What's going on, everyone? Not too often we talk about Davidoff fragrances on this channel or in the fragrance world for that matter. But today we're going to take a look at the newest release, the 2019 release from Davidoff called Run Wild. You guys ready? Let's do this. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to your fragrance channel. I'm Max Forti. If you like to smell great, you love to make a great first impression, you came to the right place. In this fragrance review today, we're going to take a look at the newest from Davidoff, a 2019 release, Run Wild. Now, I'm also eagerly waiting for another 2019 release, which is Cool Water Intense. I'm a huge fan of the original Cool Water from 1988, wore it for many years. So I'm really excited to try the new Cool Water Intense and review for you guys. But today it's going to be all about Run Wild. Really love the juice, love the bottle, very beautiful bottle. The juice, I love the green color. And I have to be honest with you, I was very excited to check this one out when I first saw earlier this year the promo, and the advertisement about this particular fragrance. Before we get into the scent itself, the woody aromatic with an aquatic tinge Run Wild is available in two main sizes, 50 ml that will run you $65, or the 100 ml bottle that you're going to see here in this video that retails for $83 USD. The notes behind Run Wild is actually a collaboration between two perfumers, Alexandre Carlin and Pierre-Constantin Garros. So what do we get from Run Wild, ladies and gentlemen? So the sprays are actually quite nice on this particular fragrance, and as you saw from the thumbnail, it was not a clickbait. This particular fragrance actually smells very close to Paco Rabanne's Invictus Aqua. So if you like that fragrance, if you like that genre of fragrances, if you're into that playful, youthful, bubblegummy, sweet type of scents, youthful, playful, you're definitely going to enjoy Run Wild because it's going to be in that same scent profile in the same genre. The opening of Run Wild was actually very, very nice. It had so much potential. When I first tried this fragrance in the store, I was quite excited to actually get this fragrance and try it on skin and wear it for a few days to review it for you guys. It opens up very deliciously mouth-watering, juicy, fruity kind of a vibe. And then you have this spicy components given by ginger and cinnamon, but that is short-lived. As soon as that goes away for about 15-20 minutes, you're going to get into the heart of the scent, which is a very familiar and very known territory to the fragrance world. As you get into the heart of the fragrance, a lavender, a creamy, sweet lavender will come to play, and then obviously as you get into the dry down, you're going to get ambroxan and tonka beans, which are very used notes or accords in today's fragrance world. So Run Wild is going to be very familiar to Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua, of course, but it's also going to be familiar to other fragrances such as Icon Racing from Dunhill. It's also going to be very familiar to Azzaro Wanted from Azzaro. So if you like those fragrances, perhaps you're going to like this one. I don't think this is very different at all from the fragrances it actually resembles. I think it's actually just a matter of Davidoff trying to get a little bit of that action from what Azzaro Wanted is getting, what Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua is getting. So hence the fact that they released this particular fragrance. Aside from that spicy mid that you're going to get with that introduction that's going to have those ginger and cinnamon components, it is going to be very familiar to the fragrances I talked about. The fruity initial spicy blast was just unbelievable. Perhaps if they had added mint to this fragrance and a stronger base, this would have been a winner in my book. The performance for Run Wild was actually nothing to brag home about as well. It was actually pretty lackluster. I got about 4 to 5 hours, which, I have to get at least 6 hours in a sense, especially if I'm going to try it out for work and stuff. A whole office day, 6 to 8 hours is what I'm really looking forward to. This falls short. It's about 4 to 5 hours. So really not, what I'm looking to get from a fragrance, especially for 83 bucks. Run Wild is a very nice scent to wear in the daytime, very casual wear, like a t-shirt like this, or running errands, perhaps for the office. It's one of those daytime casual type scents. But it's also very playful, youthful. You're gonna have, again, that scent profile of the fragrance I talked about. So it's also sweet and very inviting, very youthful. So I think a younger person out there, if you're in high school and college, looking for a great signature scent for this school year, definitely check this one out. Although I think $83 for 100 ml is a little bit steep. If you want to smell kind of like this, I think there are a ton of other options out there within this genre that you can actually spend a lot less and smell pretty good with better performance as well. So my final thoughts on Run Wild from Davidoff. Actually, I was expecting a lot more from this fragrance from what I tried at the store on the strip. I actually like the scent, but again, it falls a little short in the performance category, and it's also very familiar to a lot of fragrances that we have come accustomed to over the past few years. So this is a pass for me. I think if you want to check this out, definitely wait for it to become discounted. I would not pick this up again for retail. I think you have other better options, as I said, for this price point. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. As always, always, remember, fragrance is emotion in motion, so wear what truly moves you. I'll see you again soon.